What's happening, Magnus sites? So I want to tell y'all this story, and this story is the reason why I have figured out why, or at least how, one of the reasons why arranged marriages work. So there was a point in my life where I was dealing with this girl, this woman, and she stayed with me because of certain circumstances for 10 days. In these 10 days, she cooked, she cleaned, we, you know what I'm saying? Talked, walked, we did everything together. And it was an experience that I wouldn't trade for the world, but in those 10 days, by day 5, I wanted her the fuck out of my house, or I was gonna kill her and put her in a bag. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna pop the trunk on her bitch ass. She drove me absolutely insane. I mean, I've never wanted to choke a woman so bad. And well, no, there was one other situation where I wanted to choke a woman more than that. But other than that, that was it. But I gotta tell y'all, after 10 days of being together, day in and day out, hour to hour, cooking together, eating together, together. I mean, by the time she left, I didn't want her to leave. I was attached to her. I was connected to her. It was incredible. She felt like she was my wife and she was supposed to be there. And I was like, wow. I said, you know, and this dawned on me, actually. I just, in random thought, Car Chronicles, as I'm thinking, sometimes when I have certain thoughts, I want to tell y'all about it. And I'm telling y'all today. I think that's one of the ways arranged marriages work. You know, it's like you just meet this woman for the first time and get married. And I know not all, you know, arranged marriages work exactly like that. But I know sometimes it's like they haven't known each other long, you know, they just met or whatever. And all of a sudden it's like, you're married. You live together now. It's me and you, baby, forever and ever and ever. And I'm wondering, no, I'm not wondering. I'm guaranteeing that some of them go through the same thing that I went through. I bet you some of them, you know, they see each other for the first time. They, you know, they like each other, they get along, and they start living together, and their habits are clashing and all that shit. And then they finally sync up. And they tell you that if your minds don't sync after 3 years, the relationship will never work. The longest relationship I was in, our minds did sync up. I don't know if it was the 3rd year, but I remember reading about it, and I remember, you know, like, we know each other better than anyone else knows us. You know what I'm saying? If I get in another relationship, she gets in another relationship, I am the one person on the planet that knows her better than anyone, even her parents, even the man she may be with now. There is something that happens, you know what I mean, when you are in a long-term relationship. You can feel each other. You know what each other's going to say. You know each other's habits. You know what each other likes, what you don't like. And forever, you can please each other with certain things, you know, as long as certain things don't happen in the relationship. But it's like, you know what each other likes to eat, how you like to cook, you just know so many things. I was just so surprised that I had synced up with this woman and was attached to her and did not want her to leave. And it had only been 10 days. The 5th one, I almost hated her. But by the 10th, it was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So How to learn how to make a marriage work in 10 days by Tyrone Magnus. Just live with the bitch for 10 days, nigga, and you gonna find out if you can make it or not. After 10 days, if y'all can't stand each other, then it's over. Don't even continue your relationship with it. That would be funny. Like, okay, look, y'all want to know if y'all can get along, if you can get married, you know, live together for 10 days. That's it. Do it, whatever. You bring your clothes to her house, she brings her clothes to your house, and live together for 10 days. I think I just came up with something right there. I really do. I think it could work. Now, some may need longer time, some may need shorter time, you know. I had a long vacation with a former girlfriend for I think it was for 10 days. I think it was for 10 days when I went on my cruise. And we got along pretty well. We got along even better when we went to Miami. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that I definitely could have married her at one time. But things happen. So, you know, but all things, you know, staying the same, I think that is a good test for people. I bet you know what? I bet you a lot of people find out if they can live together when they go on vacation together. I think that happens. You know what I'm saying? I think it happens for certain couples that go on honeymoon together. You know, I know you're in euphoria after getting married, but I think you still find out certain habits. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, I don't want this to go too long, but I just had to talk about that with y'all. So, if you want to know if you can get married to somebody, live with them for 10 days. You may want to kill them at day 5, but do not do it. Wait it out to day 10. Hit the like button and 1 million subscribers. Woo!